So, I'm proud of him. He came out, made some big plays, did his thing as normal. But with the back injury, it's obviously extra impressive.
Did he talk on the bench at all? Did he say how he was feeling during the game?
Man's a baller. He was just going out there making plays, and we didn't really talk a ton about it. But he knew he had to do to be able to go out there and make plays.
You said this was stunning, seeing Joe throw 2 late interceptions like that. How shocking is that to you guys as an offense?
We all made mistakes. There's a lot of stuff on there in the film that I made mistakes on. There's a lot of stuff that I think as an offense we got to get rid of those. I think we all made mistakes late in the game and we were still able to be right there. So it's one of those things that there's a lot of people who made a lot of mistakes. And it wasn't our prettiest game. Almost got out of it with a win, and that would have been fun to walk away with. But at the end of the day, it didn't.
Thank you, Trent.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trent.
For sure.
Trent, what did you see on the 32-yarder? Obviously, it was one of the high points.
Yeah. I saw the corner's eyes inside, so I knew that ball could be up there. It's one of those plays where, you got a weapon like Jamar in the slot there. He attracts a lot of attention, so I knew that ball could be up and just tried to get out there, get width, and let Joe do his thing.
Perfect throw.
Perfect throw.
It seemed like, right? It was a dot. Would you just?
It was on the line. It was, no. Before the safety could get there, it was perfect.
Offensively, yet that happens. You start fast again. Felt like you guys were going to get rolling, at least from my vantage point. What was the difference? You had, I think, 5 straight punts.
Man, it was that second quarter, the end of the first, second, and into the second, where we didn't do a lot. We went 3 and out, put our defense in a bad spot, and it was tough.
At the end of the game, obviously, it was crazy. You guys get the ball, have a chance to take the lead there. What's going through your mind with a finish like that?
We were down 10 with I think it was 3 minutes left, and they had the ball. So it was one of those things where we're just going to keep fighting. But, Cam made a great play to get us in on the 5-yard line with under 2 minutes there, and then everyone continued to make big plays, and we just got to make one more play as a group. I got plenty of plays that I could have just made to put us in better positions, and I think everyone in the offense can say that. So it's one of those things that we just got to make that one more play, and we didn't.
That's the thing in a football game like this. It's never just one play. There's always a conglomeration of things that you can go back and look at. But if you had to pick out something that was most disappointing that you didn't anticipate taking place as a group or whatever in this football game, what might that be?
I think it's that second quarter. It's that end of the first, into the second quarter. We got out hot, and then we hit a wall. And I don't even know exactly why. We'll watch film and hopefully learn why. But we went 3 and out, put our defense in a tough spot, and then we're playing from behind. And we didn't need to play from behind in that game with the way that we were rolling in the end and how we hit off in the beginning. We didn't need to play from behind, and that's always one of those games you play from behind. You risk the chance of one thing bouncing this way or that way and end up losing.
Trenton, when you lose a game like this, and this team so often finds ways to win a game like this, is it kind of baffling to sit here with a loss after a game like this?
It is. I think the team has belief that we're going to make the plays to win, and it doesn't always turn out that way because they also have great players. So, that is a belief that we have, and that's a belief that we'll have regardless of the outcome, is that we're going to go out there and make the plays to go win. And in that game, it didn't bounce our way. You could say it didn't bounce our way, then we made a lot of mistakes. We made a lot of good plays, and we made a lot of mistakes. And, that's not the type of football that you get to dominate. That's the type of football you get down to the last second plays, and one thing bounces this way or that way, and it's one of those things you gotta deal with.